Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Today we're cooking with salmon or salmon if you want to call it that. However you pronounce it, today we're cooking with that gorgeous pink fish. Now 10 years ago or even 5 years ago in India you would not even dream of getting salmon. But today with many different options you actually get salmon in India. And the wonderful guys at Cambe Tiger sent me some salmon, and here I am today cooking it up for you. So today we're going to make a delicious pan-seared salmon with a creamy bell pepper sauce to go with it, and some creamed spinach for good measure. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's go and make those salmon fillets. Or salmon. So to make our salmon, the first thing we're going to do is score the salmon skin. And make sure that you're using a very sharp knife. Not like my knife, which is quite blunt. In fact, I did a little bit of damage and cut too much into the salmon flesh. So finally what I ended up doing was cutting off the ends of the salmon to make a more even fillet. Anyway, that became a rather good idea because, well, the smaller pieces would cook unevenly and get overcooked. Anyway, once you're done scoring the skin of the salmon, season it with some Old Bay seasoning. Look guys, I just really like this Old Bay seasoning, but you can just use salt and pepper and any other seasonings you like cayenne pepper or paprika or maybe some cumin. It's completely your choice. But for me, for now, it's Old Bay. Once you've seasoned the salmon, get a frying pan on the stove and heat up some olive oil or some ghee or some butter or some coconut oil, whatever fat you like to use. Once the oil is nice and hot, you're going to put your salmon skin side down into the pan, and you just want to let that skin crisp up. Now all you got to do is fry the salmon. Make sure the skin is crispy. Now the smaller pieces of salmon are going to cook much quicker, so they will take less time. The bigger pieces of salmon will take more time. Also, something that I like to do is I like to cook the salmon on the sides as well. That way you get some caramelization all around the fish. Anyway, cook that salmon, it doesn't take too long, and once it is done, remove it from the pan. And oh yes, look at that delicious crispy skin salmon fillet. Now in that same pan we're going to add a nice knob of butter. This is generally about a tablespoon. And once the butter has melted, I'm going to throw in some chopped garlic, and I'm also going to throw in some red and yellow bell peppers. As you can see, I have diced these up nice and fine. And then you just want to give it all a good mix. Now once the peppers start to soften and the garlic starts to brown, I'm going to add in a stock cube for some seasoning. Not an entire stock cube, just like a quarter of it. Once again, you can just use salt or pepper if you like. And then I'm going to pour in some water and give that all a good shake. And once this comes to a gentle simmer, I'm going to add in some cream. You can use double cream, single cream, whipping cream, heavy cream, all of them will do the job. And you don't need to cook this for too long, just let everything infuse together, and then I'm going to finish it off with some fresh parsley. And just give it all one final good mix. And then I'm just going to transfer the sauce into a bowl. And there it is, our salmon with the creamy bell pepper sauce and some creamed spinach is ready. Now guys, if you're wondering where the creamed spinach came from and where you can get the recipe for it, well, just click somewhere above here on the I button, because I've done it previously and I didn't want to waste your time showing you again how to make it. So go and watch that cream spinach video if you don't know how to make it. And now it's time to pour that sauce all over the salmon fillet. Ah, isn't that a sight to behold? What a beautiful, beautiful dish. And then of course, just eat that salmon. Look at how pretty and pink it is and cooked perfectly. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, time to taste. Alright folks, look who's here in Headbanger's kitchen. It is my mother, and she is very camera shy, so she has refused to be on the show. But today I have tempted her with the salmon that I have made. Mom?
Yeah, hi everyone. My favorite dish is salmon.
So dig in, Mom. So yeah, I'm excited to try this.
Yum. Really good.
Yeah. And the spinach on the side.
Yeah.
That's just my normal cream spinach.
Delicious. I'm not saying that because he's my son, but it's really delicious.
Well, so you heard it from my mother herself, who else would it be, that the salmon is good, and I'm really glad you guys finally got to meet my mom. She's very camera shy, like she said, so she's not going to say much. But give me the thumbs up if you want to see her on more episodes, and leave me a comment.
No, I don't think so. I think they'd rather have your brother on the show.
Well, that's for you guys to decide. Leave me a comment and let me know, and I will see you on the next episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Cheers and keep cooking.
Bye.